To look at life and death as a whole circle, all right, let's get a picture of what you do before you're born.
Okay, yeah, sure. We can start there.
An example, and I even use you. You were supposed to be born as a lovely little Pisces, a water sign. Mm-hmm. But you really want to be a Capricorn. But your mother didn't get impregnated at the right time. Mm-hmm. So when you were making your plan to come in, they gave you a choice. You could either come in as a premature, either change your focus of being an earth sign and become a water sign, or come in early to be that earth sign and go through the process of being a premature child. Mm-hmm. All right? And a premature child has to wait for everybody to do things for them. Got it?
Right.
They lie there in that little thing and they wait for everyone to take care of them. They have to learn to trust with their very first breath. Mm. Right? And so in life, they always have to learn how to ask for what they want. It's hard for them. I was married to a man who was born like you at 6 months, my first husband, Ellie. Mm-hmm. And he had a hard time asking for things, because he was so original being, had to wait for people to offer it to him.
Right.
And in fact, a therapist picked up on that. She said, I see a baby lying in a crib, helpless, had to wait for everybody to take care of it. And I said, well, yeah, it was premature. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, let's go back in time.
Well, that is interesting.
So you're going to be born, and you have your spirit group is around you. This is your support system. We all have a soul group, and we all have a guardian group that works with us, and we let them know what we want to work out and finish and do in our lifetimes. So they give us certain different options and possibilities, and we look at different people we can be born to, and we look at the scenarios. So we're creating our own maze before we're born. All right? And the people, places, and the situations. So even the petty tyrants in life are necessary because they wake us up more to who we are.
Right.
So the people who love us and the people that prod us are all people who love us, even though it doesn't always feel that way.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
And so before we're born, we already have set it in motion as to what we want to be, what we want to do, and you had to come in 3 months early to be that earth sign. I had to wait for the new moon to be the intuitive I wanted to be. Got it? Witches are born on new moons.
That's
interesting.
Yeah.
I was 9 days late. You were 3 months early, and I was 9 days late. So, but I was taken away from my mother for the first 4 months, so I had to deal, too, with a very busy mother who already had 2 little kids, and I had to lie around a lot myself. So, anyway, so when we look at our life coming in, it's a continuation of other lifetimes.
Okay. Yeah, so, like, continuation, how exactly do you mean with that? Like, spiritual continuation?
I'll use mine as an example.
Okay.
My most recent past life, my name was Eduardo Franco. Mm-hmm. I was a therapist. And I was a therapist in England, even though I was Italian. I was in England. I never took any risks. I was a man. Mm-hmm. And I had books started, and I couldn't finish them because I couldn't quite find that secret core in psychotherapy that truly healed people at the soul level. Mm-hmm. And I died of consumption, which is tuberculosis, at 43.
Wow.
And all I had of value were books. I had acquired so much knowledge. Mm-hmm. I had studied so many different avenues of therapy. And nothing worked. Nothing really worked 100% of the time. So I chose to come into life and go back to what I had done, because I had been a healer in other lifetimes. I had been a Native American healer. I had been a healer in Ireland as a druid. I chose to not be educated, so I would have to trust something else, and I chose spirituality.
That's interesting.
To find the door